watching a team who has not given up or listened to those naysayers. They continue to work hard and persevere, just like we ask our students to do. What an amazing group of young men being led by the Heisman Trophy winner from Nando Mendoza, who I think is a phenomenal role model for our youth. Other schools have already announced this opportunity for their students, staff, and families. We could raise money for Riley's Children's Hospital like Lanesville is doing. Maybe collect food for the food bank or supplies for the local warming station. Whatever it is, I know Salem Community Schools will come through. This is a historical event for our great state of Indiana. Let's all raise some money, food, supplies, or whatever. Watch the national championship, get a couple extra winks of sleep, and cheer on those Hoosiers. Thank you.
Could you tell she was the cheer coach for years?
As a cheerleader, always a cheerleader.
There you go.
There you go.
So, all right, thank you for that recommendation. With that, we have the board elections. So as you saw, the president officially handed the gavel over to the superintendent to conduct those elections. So the floor is now open for nominations for president. Do I have nominations for president of the board?
I'll nominate Allison
Is that an official nomination?
for president, yes.
Okay, so Becky Humphrey makes the nomination for president. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded?
Oh, was I supposed to raise my hand? Sorry.
Yeah, please raise your hand. That makes it official.
Sorry.
That way people can see it out there. That's why. So we have a second there. Any questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, do we have a motion to close the nominations? Nominations closed. So those in favor of electing Allison Ezell as the Salem Community Schools Board President for the 2026 calendar year, please raise your hand, right hand, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, raise your left hand. Seeing none, all right, unanimous decision. So, President Ezell, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so.
It's my honor to continue to serve.
Yes. So with that, next we have nominations for vice president. Do we have a nomination for vice president of the Salem?
Nominate. Oh, is it my? Didn't mean to-
I'm sorry, raise your hand, Becky.
Becky Humphrey.
All right, so we have a nomination of Becky Humphrey. Do we hear a second? Have a second? Questions, concerns, comments about the nomination? Hearing none? Do we have a motion to close the nominations?
So moved.
So moved. All right, with that, all those in favor of electing Becky Humphrey as the vice president of the Salem Community School Board, please raise your right hand and say aye. Those opposed, your left hand and say no. All right, congratulations, Becky Humphrey. Next, we have nominations for the secretary of the Salem Community School Boards. So, do we have any nominations for secretary of the Salem Community School Boards?
I'll nominate Rebecca White.
Raise your hand, Rodney. All right, Rebecca White has been nominated. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded. Any questions, comments, or concerns concerning the nomination? Hearing none, is there a motion to close the nominations? There is. All right, so make a motion to close the nominations. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Not hearing. Okay, congratulations, Rebecca White, the secretary of the Salem Community School for the 2026 calendar year. So, next, we have, moving forward, the school board officers for the 2026 school year is President Allison Ezell, Vice President Becky Humphrey, and Secretary of the Board, Becky White. So congratulations. Let's give those folks a round of applause. So with that, we will move forward with the board. I will hand over the board hand over the board meeting now back to the president of the school board. And if you want, you can go ahead and do a Board of Finance for 2026, or you can wait till that comes up in the agenda, whichever one you prefer.
Terry, I need you to establish the board meeting date, time, and location.
All right, so the board meeting date, time, and location. Do we have a motion to continue the same date, time, and location as the current calendar year, falling on the second Monday of every month at 6:30 PM. Is
So
there a
moved.
motion for that?
I'll make the motion.
There's a motion for that? Okay, is there a second?
I'll second that.
All right, any questions? Hearing
Now we can
none?
move on.
Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Hearing none, the board meeting. President Azell, I will hand the paperwork to you.
All right, so, is this on here too?
It's on the regular agenda, so
Okay,
that
we
comes
can-
up a
we
little bit
can do
later.
that.
yeah.
Okay, okay. We're gonna start with approving the minutes of the executive and regular session of the December 8th, 2025 school board meeting.
I'll make motion.
Rodney Bruff makes the
Second.
motion, seconded by Becky White. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Approval of amended agenda.
I'll make the motion.
Rodney makes the motion,
Second.
seconded by Steve Motzinger. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Approved claims to date.
I'll make the motion.
Ty Sweeney makes the motion,
I'll second.
seconded by Becky White. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. All right, I'm going to read all of these together. Approval of personal and ECA recommendations. Danielle Henry, resignation from SHS ISS monitor, effective 12/19/25. Renee Lamb, retirement from BSC teacher at the end of the current school year. Callie Backherms, SHS elective PE. Lisa Nice, science grade level chair, beginning the second semester. Megan Gamble, maternity leave beginning in March for the duration of 12 weeks. Caitlin Deering, transfer from sub-driver to full-time driver. Perry Alexander, transfer from sub-driver to full-time driver. Wayne Adams, transfer from sub-driver to full-time driver. Rhonda Vernon, transfer from sub-driver to full-time driver. Rebecca Marquand, transfer from sub-driver monitor to full-time driver. Linda Adams, new hire, sub-bus driver, monitor. Beverly Lanham, intermittent family leave of absence. Kelsey Harrell, additional 5 days for EL certification beginning second semester. Deborah Jordan, SHS cafe manager.
I'll make the motion.
Becky Humphrey makes the motion,
I'll second.
seconded by Rebecca White. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. I always like it when we have lots of donations to go through. I'll read all of these together. Consider approval of a donation to BSC for $100 from Big Tech's Trailer World. The donor has requested these funds be used for field trips in the 3rd grade. Consider approval of a donation to Salem Community Schools for $1,000 from Nelson Asphalt Seal Coat. Consider approval of a donation to SMS for $145 from Art Gives Back for the SMS Art Club Fund. Consider approval of a donation to BSC for $250 from Washington County Farm Bureau. This donation was to be used for Christmas assistance. Consider approval of a donation to SMS for $40 from Mary Cook and James Ross for the Student Need Fund. Consider approval of the following donations to SHS. Athletics, $1,000 from First Harrison Bank for the boys basketball holiday tourney. Bible Club, $5,000 mini grant donation from the Providence Foundation to be used as needed. Science Club, $3,500 from Lee Farms for crop share. FFA, $3,500 from Lee Farms for crop share. $200 Art Gives Back Roseanne Quattro to be used as needed. Donation to SMS for $630 from Canton United Methodist Church to be towards an 8th grade student to attend the Washington DC trip in May. A donation to Salem Middle School for $569 from an anonymous donor to be used towards an 8th grade student to attend the Washington DC trip in May.
I'll make the motion.
All right, Ty Sweeney makes the motion,
I'll second.
second by Rodney Bruff. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider establishing a Board of Finance for 2026. Do you read that or you want me to?
Yeah, I can read it real quick. So, as part of school board reorganization, there has to be a board of finance. The board of finance is the committee to oversee financial responsibilities of the school corporation. That's their official title, and they are appointed to do so by the board president. So, the board president for the board of finance, we need to take nominations. There is a president and a secretary of the board of finance. So, first off, will we have a motion to have the current president and the secretary. That's what you've done in the past, done that. So you guys can decide, okay, is there a nomination for president of the Board of Finance for 2026? Normally in the past, that's been the board
Can we
president.
go ahead and nominate them?
Mhm.
Okay, I nominate Allison and Becky.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll say that there's a,
That'd be Allison. How did you say it? It'd be Allison.
it's Allison,
and
Becky,
you.
and three.
Oh, me and
That'd be
you.
Allison.
And secretary, yeah.
I did say
Allison,
Becky.
Becky
Didn't
White.
say
Yeah.
which Becky.
You can't nominate yourself. So we'll do a separate nomination. So we'll just do a nomination for president, and then we'll do a vote, then we'll do a nomination for secretary and do a vote.
Okay,
How's that
well,
sound?
I nominate Allison then.
All right, second.
I'll second.
All right, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. All right, now, somebody can nominate Becky White.
I'll nominate Becky White.
All right, is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, any questions? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, congratulations,
All
ladies.
right, there we go.
All
Motion
right.
passes 7-0. Consider approval of graduation to be held on Saturday, May 23rd, 2026 at 12 o'clock p.m.
I'll make that.
Wait, that's gonna be indoors, right? It's gonna be like inside, in the gym.
So they're moving it up a couple hours?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
I just noticed it. I didn't
Yeah, I
catch it
knew.
the first
That's what-
time,
yeah.
which is fine. I'm just asking. They're moving it till noon.
Yeah,
Okay.
they wanted to move it up a little bit.
Okay. Parents will have more times for afternoon parties then.
Reasoning?
It's on the 23rd?
She said reason.
Reason.
Oh, reasoning. I thought you said, when is it again? I can't hear.
I think it was just, with Easter having theirs in the afternoon and just giving people time to kind of go eat and do the thing, and if they had to go, to the other graduations and that kind of stuff, so they had considered, I think they actually considered moving it up even further, but they settled at 12, so.
I was just curious.
Motion.
I'll make the motion.
Rodney
I'll
Brook
second.
makes a motion, seconded by Becky Humphrey. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval for an out-of-state field trip to Topgolf in Louisville, Kentucky on March 14th, 2026 for French and Spanish Club, Joanna Schmidt and Heather Nail.
I'll make that motion.
All right, Steve Mutzinger makes the
I'll
motion, seconded by Becky White. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. All right, I'm going to read all of these together for final approval. The policies here, so several of them. Consider approval of the following policies. Policy number 1422, non-discrimination, equal employment opportunity, and anti-harassment. Policy number 2266, non-discrimination on the basis of sex and education programs or activities. Policy number 2260-01, Section 504 ADA prohibition against discrimination based on disability. Policy 2260, non-discrimination and access to equal education opportunity. Policy 1422.02, non-discrimination based on genetic information of the employee. Policy number 3122.02, non-discrimination based on genetic information of the employee. Policy 3362, non-discrimination, anti-harassment. Policy 4362, non-discrimination, anti-harassment. Policy 0142, election and eligibility to serve. Policy 0114.1, compensation. Policy 0167.2, executive session. Policy number 3220, staff evaluation. Policy 3220.01, teacher appreciation grants. Policy 3231, outside activities of staff. Policy number 4162, drug and alcohol testing of CDL holders and other employees who perform safety-sensitive functions. Policy 5350, student suicide awareness and prevention. Policy 5462, retaking a class. Policy 6320, purchasing. Policy 7440.01, electronic monitoring and recording. Policy 7455, accounting system for capital assets. Policy 7540.02, digital content and accessibility. Policy number 8121, personal background check, contracted services. Policy 8405, environmental health and safety issues, indoor air quality, animals in the classroom, and idling vehicles on school property. Policy 8452, automated external defibrillators. Policy number 8462, child abuse and neglect. Policy 8500, food service program. Policy number 1662, non-discrimination, anti-harassment.
I'll make the motion.
All right, Rodney Ruff makes the motion.
Second.
Seconded by Becky White. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. All right, consider first reading of the following policies. Number 6152, student fees and charges. Because of limited financial means, the school board may need to levy certain changes to students to facilitate the utilization of adequate, appropriate learning materials. Fees in excess recommended is $5, may be written off at any time if the principal or his or her designee determines the student's parents or the student is age 18 or older or an emancipated minor is unable to pay. Number 8451. Head lice is a universal problem present in the community at all times and is particularly prevalent among elementary school-age children. After treatment and upon returning to school, the student will be examined by the school nurse or designee, which may include the principal. Number 6320, purchasing.
Can I make a comment? We just voted to approve that one, 6320.
You're right.
That must be, okay,
Do what?
yeah, that's right.
Okay. X-nay that one. Okay, so we're going to, those were the first two readings of 6152 and 8451.
I told you she'd catch that out.
I'll make the motion.
I think that affects Lana.
I second.
All in favor, raise your right hand.
Okay,
Okay, we didn't need to do that.
We didn't need to do
That was just first
Oh,
reading.
okay.
Okay.
We'll bring it back practice.
All right, sorry, got all thrown off there.
Now we've
Thanks, Lana.
approved them all.
Yeah.
We're done,
Yeah.
So, I think head lice is an important one to have there. All right, consider approval to declare the following items from Brady Strum Elementary useless and obsolete.
I'll make the motion.
Rodney Bruff makes the motion.
Second.
Seconded by Steve Motzinger. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval to cancel checks for Salem Community Schools that have been outstanding for more than 2 years.
I'll make that motion.
Ty Sweeney makes the motion,
I
seconded by
second.
Rodney Bruff. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval to cancel checks for Salem High School that have been outstanding for 2 years.
I'll make the motion.
Becky White makes the motion, seconded by Becky Humphrey. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval to cancel checks for Salem Middle School that have been outstanding for 2 years.
Make the motion.
I'll second that.
Makes the motion, Ty seconds. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval to cancel checks for Brady Strum that have been outstanding for 2 years.
I'll make that motion.
Becky Humphrey makes that motion, second by Becky White. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval to close the following accounts and transfer funds to the BSC Student Activity Fund to be used for student activities.
Make that motion.
Steve Motzinger makes the motion, seconded by Rodney Bruff. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval of an affidavit for payment, approval of a bond payment December 30th, 2025, and approval of a bond payment January 5th, 2026.
I'll make that motion.
Becky Humphrey makes the motion,
I'll second.
seconded by Becky White. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. Consider approval of bid proposal for roofing projects.
I make a motion to table it.
I'll second that.
All right, Rodney's made a motion to table, seconded by Becky White. All in favor of tabling conversation? Motion passes 7-0. That will be tabled. All right, got some fundraisers here to approve. Salem High School Swim Team selling swim apparel January 8th, 2026. Salem Guard Fill My Flag sponsorship by donors. BSC Room 110, 3 to 5 multi-cat Down syndrome awareness shirts from Tees by Sarah, January 12th through the 30th.
Make that motion.
All right, Steve Motzinger makes the motion, seconded by Rodney Bruff. All in favor, raise your right hand.
Can I ask what the Feel My Flag, does anybody know what that fundraiser is?
Yeah, I can tell you. It's like the calendar, say, fill the flag, you pick a date. Pretty sure that's what it was.
Oh, it's cool. Okay, I'll just.
I can tell you though.
Oh, like you pick a day and then you pay like the amount on that
On
day?
the date, okay,
Okay.
It's sponsored by donors by choosing a section amount on the flag form.
okay.
Raise funds for uniforms, equipment, and competition fees for Winter Guard.
That's a neat idea.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Do we have any items from staff? Aaron?
Liz wants a week off now.
Anyone wants to pay for me to leave?
Any non-action items? No. All right, new board business?
I think we should make a motion to do a 2-hour delay based on the plan that you have, that you put together, Luke, or you've considered this?
Yeah, we'd already been in talks with the other 2 county schools about considering doing this, and we spoke about it, so.
Do we make a motion tonight? or
I'll make
just
a,
do it?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that since it's not
I-
for you.
All right, we've got a motion for a 2-hour delay on Tuesday, the 20th.
Remember when Purdue's in the final game of basketball final for this, you know.
Norman, you said that.
It'll be a 2-hour delay, I promise.
Because I don't think you did it last time.
Oh.
So we're doing this under non-action item?
No, this
No, this
under,
would be action.
this under new board
board
business.
business.
New board business.
Yeah, I got a motion.
You got a second?
Yeah, I second
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, second.
All right.
All right,
All in favor- all
we
in
need
favor,
to
raise your right
raise
hand.
our hand.
All right, there we go. So, y'all can work on details and letting everybody know
Sounds good. That sounds good.
the plan. All right, superintendent's report.
All right, new school, new calendar year, everybody coming in from Christmas break, and everybody's excited and ready to go. So looking forward to having a great spring semester as we move forward to continue to see changes and make things better. And we've got a good thing going here, and we want to make sure we keep the keel in the water and keep it going in the right direction. So.
All right. Very good. Luke, you have anything? Nope. Okay. All right, positive praises. Rodney, you wanna start?
Oh, well, I just got my email. I got 8 tickets to the national championship game, so that is a positive praise. Yeah.
There you go, Liz.
I've had tickets the last 2 games and not been able to go, so it's, we'll be going, this time. But Saturday, Ed and Kylie Ravlet put together a celebration of life for PJ, who was our bus driver, and I was there for that, and, it was great. Allison was there with me, our softball coaches, our volleyball coach, our cheer coach was there, as well, so it was really cool. PJ was a great dude, very dedicated to our school, very dedicated to driving a bus even after he had went through all those treatments. He still showed up and worked. When he didn't feel like it, he drove us home at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning from 3 hours away after going through treatment and whatnot. And so he was just a huge blessing to have as a bus driver for our community. And his friends that came in from Southern California, where he was from, and talked about how great our town was and how much support that family has gotten from our town and from our school corporation, and how much he loved it here. So just, bittersweet to be there. I'm a better person for getting to know him and him spend that season with us. So.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm proud of the school system. It's great, all the things that's been going on in the past year and what's happening in the future. And, the school board's been great to work with, and I'm, you know, just loving every minute of it, proud of it.
All right, Becky?
Well, I'm gonna be the one to talk about the gym floors because I think that they're outstanding. They look wonderful. I've just seen pictures. I haven't been in person yet, but the pictures are awesome. So thank you all for doing that. And then to talk about Stephanie Bauer, she worked with a group of 4th and 5th grade students to, I gotta put my glasses on, to create the BSC Cadet Color Guard, which I thought was really cool. So, and then they got to march with the marching lions for the Christmas parade. So anyway, kudos to her.
All right, well, one of the big shout out to Blake Ramsey, the Lilly Scholar, and how awesome that was for our school corporation. That's outstanding. Also, the Salem High School Cheer Clinic will be on January the 24th from 10 to noon. So if anyone, also a shout out to our Indiana Hoosiers. And I have seen the gym floors. I saw the middle school, and it's absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen the elementary yet, but I've seen the middle school.
Great.
Does it? I bet it does, yeah. And also the 1986 and 1996 baseball sectional championship teams will be honored at halftime of the boys basketball game this Friday, Friday, January the 16th. I thought that was a great idea to honor the classes.
We have one right here.
Look at him. That's right.
When are you leaving for Miami?
My girls are like, you're telling them to do that stuff. Honestly, I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got, yeah, I would say is, yeah.
10
yeah.
years apart, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, awesome, yeah. So anyway, and also I have to read from, this is actually a beautiful note to thank you. This is actually thank you for the beautiful peace, Lily. Thank you for sincerely for sharing on our sorrow. Your kindness is deeply appreciated and will always be remembered to the family of Joe Bernard. So, thank you.
I'll defer, I'll go last, go ahead.
Oh, now I know what it feels like to have all of yours taken.
That's why I let you go.
Right, thank you. 12 of our manufacturing students earned their OSHA 10 safety rating. I think that's awesome that we're preparing them for what's after high school. And then I've been seeing stories of Salem's come out from Salem Media. Essentially what it is they're interviewing teachers and kind of asking them what got you into education, why do you do what you do? I'm a big believer in you have to have a why behind what you do, and I think it's awesome to hear our teachers' stories and why they're making an impact on kids' lives. So I want to see more of that, maybe more than just the teachers. See a lot of other staff, but I think our media classes are doing an amazing job.
Go ahead.
No, you go
I'll go
ahead.
last.
Huh?
I'll go last, go ahead.
You know, kind of piggybacking on the media thing, I also love the Students of the Month and kind of the reason why those kids have been nominated, and I think it's just a great way to recognize, you know, positive characteristics that we see in the kids and reinforcing that, so I think that was great. You know, the PJ Beister, just kind of one thing about when the school did the fundraiser, you know, at the elementary school forum, and just seeing all the areas where the community really, people show up for one another in their times, and it was just a beautiful reminder Saturday morning at the Love and Support that this community gives to one another at different times, and it's just an honor to sit in that space and to witness that. So that was, everything else that I had was taken. So ready for a new year and kicking off.
I'll be glad to go now. I want to go last because I always take everyone's things, so. Besides the ones that already been said, I had the Salem Lions athletic teams earned IHSA first team all sportsmanship honors this fall. That's a good accomplishment. Congratulations to Salem Lady Lions on their tournament championship over break. And the JV boys basketball team won their holiday tournament championship. The wrestling team competed at the Columbus East Invitational. There were 18 schools participating. Jonah Morgan captured first place in his weight class. DJ Ward placed fourth. Logan Dent placed sixth. And Bryden Stafford placed eighth. If you've been to any of the basketball games and get to hear the band play, they are doing an awesome job. So I wanted to
again, give them a shout out for that.
Aren't they doing an alumni night too?
They do have one coming up.
I was gonna say they have one coming up that I saw. I thought that was exciting to see.
The SMS students who participate in the SMS talent show, it takes a lot of nerve to get up there and do that, and I give those students kudos for doing that. The Salem Middle School, again, on taking all the students on a field trip to the Kentucky Center. Again, that takes time and effort to organize that, and give them credit for doing that. BSE teachers are participating in the McTeachers Night coming up on the 15th, and that's always a fun thing for them to do and earn money for the school.
I think Matt Gorman didn't realize his shift was over. He just kept working that drive-through last time. And they were like, you can go home. I don't think he didn't realize he was doing such a great job.
And then the BSE Bible Club, they collected 293 items to donate to the Washington County Food Bank. Again, it's always good to see our students doing great things for our community.
Agreed, all of those. Lots of good stuff. Looking forward to the announcement about the 2-hour delay tomorrow that will be going out and, coming up with the food drives. They said, suggested if you're an IU fan, you bring 1 can. If you're a UK fan, you bring 2 cans. And if you're a Purdue fan, you bring 3. So, for the fundraiser. So we'll see how that's for you, Jennifer.
I came up with that, Jennifer, in case
It's
you wondered.
because Purdue fans have a better education, so they have a higher paid job. They can afford it.
IU has the
Hey,
highest alumni.
keep telling yourself
in
that.
Denver.
Scoreboard.
Oh, all right. Our next regular monthly meeting will be February 9th, 2026. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
All right, Becky White makes the motion. Second by Becky Humphrey. All in favor, raise your right hand. Motion passes 7-0. All right. Meeting adjourned.